He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Flames trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. Punt is on its way. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Dances away. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it's caught inside the 15. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Touchdown, Alabama! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Bringing it back. And the returner will be brought down.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. The give headed toward right tackle. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Vasco. That's reeled in, it's Smith. A worthy effort to get it out to the 15-yard line, but they'll be short of the first down, 4th down coming. The Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. It's complete. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one export.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We've reached the break, and Alabama has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And the Flames will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Gonna let it fly. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown time! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he'll bring it back. And the returner will be brought down. His drive will open from the 15. Out of the gun, the inside give. Wide open spaces. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Running to Green. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Vasco. Makes the grab. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. The Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Here's the handoff. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. And the Flames line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Can find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. mark in the air on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on foot. Looking for a huge play. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. He'll keep it himself. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give on the option. Passes takes him still on his feet. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. Goes to the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
And the Flames are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Power football with the run. It's a running room. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The Flames are moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Blue. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Now the play fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he holds it in at the 25. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. The option look. The pitch. Oh, he's got some space. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. They'll give it to the back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Going right down the boulevard. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. To the air, it's Simpson. Going up top. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell a quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job in getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Look out, he's got room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch near the 50. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the ground game. Plows through the defense. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On first down from their own 22. Gets the back moving. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give is to Williams. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He'll toss it. Got the first down. Looking for more. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Basco. Blasted as he lets it go. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He was hoping for that interception return for the touchdown, but he's brought down at the 27. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get.
Store here in Inglewood, California, SoFi Stadium, and what has become a really fun bowl extravaganza, the Art of Sport LA Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the UL Monroe Warhawks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Penn State's offense will have first crack at this one. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Quarterback may change this route. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. One-on-one to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now, Irv.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Penn State! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the... because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but... This is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his spot. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the UL Monroe Warhawks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
There's the pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to get the corner. That's a really nice job by this defense maintaining outside leverage and knocking him down behind the line. The Nittany Lions need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Off play action. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that 3rd down sack set him back, but they'll go for it here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Using his legs to buy some time. He throws back to the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Aller. Fires into the end zone. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. Marches ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Man, I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
And the extra point is good. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. Off the RPO, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Warhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun on 3rd down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Motion from the wideout. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He uncorks one deep. Makes the grab. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State!
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Oh, they're after him! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Sullivan. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. And the Warhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Pulls it and fires to the left. At the 45 on its way. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Warhawks are rolling down the field. Looking for room. It's Galloway. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And the Warhawks send out the punt unit. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's going to let it go. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. They'll try to get outside. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Trying play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit.
Number 99.
He splits the uprights.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Trying to beat him to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Galloway. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Warhawks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He'll pull it on the read. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He takes it at the 45. And the returner goes down. They'll start this drive at their own 48. To the air, it's Allard. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. They go to the wide receiver screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Got it in the middle. It's Godfrey. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Looking to throw, it's Allard. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He's going to fire deep. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Going right to work up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Galloway. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. It'll be 3rd and long. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now facing a 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Warhawks will line up to punt it away. And the returner will be knocked down. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw, it's Aller. He slings it deep to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's caught inside the 30. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. On the run, it's Galloway. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Warhawks headed quickly to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab on the left side. Off and running. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Warhawks.
And they didn't didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also...
He lets one fly deep. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go.
Well, these two have linked up for multiple touchdowns in this game. They had the look they liked. They were licking their chops, taking a shot down the field.
Looking deep. Catch in stride inside the 15. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Back's looking for the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The give to the back. He's loose. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, we figured we might get an LA Bowl that would have social media buzzing, and through 2 quarters of football, indeed, that is the case. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the finish of the LA Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Nittany Lions will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Trying to set the tone with the run. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bringing the heat. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Goalpost tapping you on the shoulder, just take care of the football here. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
Oh, and how about about this defense, understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The returner is tackled down at the 37, and the Penn State offense will take over.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. To throw, it's Allard. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He caught it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
What a great play call offensively. Taking the shot, you flip the field, and now you better get those red zone play calls ready and dialed up.
Off play action on first down. Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Getting set for the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. The Warhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got it in the middle, it's Galloway. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. And the Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The Warhawks are on the move. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Warhawks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Warhawks will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and take it back. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Dropping back, it's Allard. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw on first down. He rifles one deep down the middle. Oh, what a play! It's intercepted. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Fires to the big fella.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. And the Warhawks will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. To the air. It's Allard. Quarterback floating away from pressure. On the run deep down the right side. And he makes the catch inside the 20. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Fired in from the red zone for the score. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Using his legs, it's Galloway. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Give to the running back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. They'll stop him short of the line to gain. Stopped him just short of the 20 at the 19. It'll be 4th down. The Warhawks decide to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw. It's Allard. He lets it fly. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
And that's exactly what I would do, too. Why would I not keep throwing that dude the football? I know it was incompletion, but he has had a day. He's been cooking this secondary.
Unloads it downfield. He's got it inside the 15. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Use the play fake, now to throw. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying his defense.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Warhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Under fire. And to get rid of it quickly. It falls incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field to get things started back up. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds a man on the right. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Warhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Warhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense.